Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be talking about AMC Entertainment. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investor journey together. So taking a look at AMC Entertainment, currently sitting at $9.30, is now a good time to buy the dip on AMC Entertainment stock. Looking at the 1 week chart, down 35% of its value. Now, I don't really want people to worry too much about AMC in itself. It's nothing fundamentally has really changed about AMC. The overall market in itself is just absolutely going haywire. The whole market is taking, whether it's the S&P 500, tech, EV, all these stocks are absolutely not doing well at all. So it's completely normal to kind of see a little bit of a correction. So I don't want people to think that, holding AMC Entertainment, it was a bad idea or anything like that, because nothing has really fundamentally changed about the company in itself. It's just the overall market's not doing well. Every time Jay Powell kind of speaks, it really does make the market super sensitive. But I want people to notice that, with AMC and a lot of these stocks that people are holding, I want people to understand that these stocks are going to be long-term holds nonetheless. We're still far from a recovery, and what Jay Powell actually said about that is true. Yes, things have started to open up back slowly once again, but you can't really just shove everything that's happened over the last year under the rug and pretend that everything is going to be okay. There's still a lot of recovery to be done as far as overall stocks, as far as overall business lines, as far as overall businesses, and people really kind of getting the midst of things once again. People have been under lockdown for about a year now, not really much to do. And I want people to understand, these are the times where people should be buying the dips on the stocks that they actually want. So if you're bullish on AMC Entertainment stock, now is a perfect opportunity to actually buy the dip on the stock. $9.22 is a very good price to start picking up the stock. Obviously, everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion, but really diving in a little bit deeper, movie theaters have now reopened back up in New York City and California, which is a very good sign because these are two of the biggest box offices when it comes to AMC in itself as a company, and they do generate the most money. So that's also a very good sign. Now COVID vaccines are now rolling out. We're getting more and more vaccines every day. We have multiple companies now making vaccines. So it's a very good sign, that we're on the path to recovery. But like I said, nothing fundamentally has changed about AMC Entertainment stock to cause it kind of to fall 35% of its value in 1 week. Like I said, the overall market is not doing well, and it's completely normal. This happens all the time, and I want people to understand that, market corrections are just part of the game in itself. I don't want people to freak out if they're holding large positions in stocks like AMC or anything like that, because these stocks, not only are they longer term holds anyway, but people should have the genuine idea that if you're holding any stock, you're looking at it for the long-term growth. Swing plays in the stock market are a very good trading strategy, but they're also very risky. Like I said, nothing fundamentally has changed about AMC Entertainment stock. People are going to be definitely flocking to the movie theaters. There's a lot of pent-up demand for stocks like AMC because, people have not been able to go to the movie theaters for such a long time, so they're definitely going to take more advantage of that as time passes by. Yes, people still a little bit of skeptical of going outside and kind of going back to the real world because people are just generally not used to it anymore. And I can completely understand where people are coming from. There's definitely a lot of market panic right now. So it's definitely leading a lot of people to kind of just start selling off the stocks that they've been holding for such a long time. But I also want people to understand as well, if you're bullish on AMC or if you're bullish on any stock in the long term, like I said, this is the perfect opportunity to start buying dips on the stock that you've been wanting to buy for such a long time. You don't get market corrections all the time, but what you do get is stocks that, you're really bullish on and you see the long-term growth. But it's not every day that you can buy these stocks at the price that you want. So take the opportunity and buy the dip on the stocks that you want. I actually do think if you guys are super bullish on AMC Entertainment stock, it's a very good time to buy the dip on the stock. I think $9.27 is a very good steal for a stock like AMC because this stock does have a lot more upside potential. Like I said, movie theaters are now reopening up everywhere. Vaccines are rolling out. People are expecting everything to go back to normal by the summertime, which is a very good sign on the overall market condition in itself, that stocks like AMC that have been neglected for such a long time are now definitely going to get a lot more attention ever since the Reddit-fueled rally that happened a couple of months ago. AMC has definitely been more vulnerable to a lot of media, which can definitely influence the price in a bad way, but it can also influence the price in a very good way, which does put it in the opportunity that AMC stock is probably going to be going up over the next couple of months. Like I said, pent-up demand and people not being able to go to the movie theaters for a long time, box offices and the biggest, they're definitely going to start boosting the revenues, Q1 and Q2 revenues, now that movie theaters have opened up in states that are super busy with movie theaters. So things are definitely looking good for stocks like AMC, and I think right now is a very good time to buy the dip on these stocks. I think right now is a very good time to take the opportunity that you do not get every day, especially when the market is very sensitive and, there's a lot of market panic. For me, I still have a price target of AMC $20-$25 by summertime, June. By the end of the year, it is very doable for this stock to hit $30-$35. Like I said, quarter one and quarter two are definitely going to look a lot better. AMC losing $4.59 billion in the year of 2020. AMC also having to take on a lot of debt to kind of keep afloat did put the company in a little bit of a rut. But like I said, pent-up demand and a lot of cool movies, box office releases are definitely going to be coming out, which is definitely going to help the financial situation of AMC stock. And like I said, there's a lot of people who generally support the stock. Analysts are starting to get more bullish on the overall stock itself because the business model never really changed. AMC just happened to be one of those stocks that got affected severely by the pandemic. People weren't really able to reflect. What else was the company supposed to do except take debt to be able to stay afloat? Airlines, cruises, all these stocks have not been doing well altogether. So I do want people to understand, that stocks like these that are taking a dip, these ones definitely do have a lot more upside potential. And I do think that AMC Entertainment stock is in a good position right now, not only for buying prices, but I also think it's in a very good position to hit the $20-$25 mark by the time we come into summer, because we're definitely going to get more outlook insights on their earnings. We're definitely going to see a lot more bullish sentiment behind the overall stock in itself. As vaccines start rolling out and a lot more positive media attention from vaccines rolling out, it's definitely going to boost entertainment stocks like AMC, Dave & Buster's, airlines, and cruises. Once people start traveling again, once people feel comfortable going out, this stock is still a very good pick. Even taking a look at the one-year chart, the stock is still up over 165%. So the stock is doing very well for itself. So people who bought it earlier are still just kind of chilling. They realize that, okay, the stock, I still am up a lot of percentage on the overall stock and my overall investment. There's no point to sell because this stock still does have a lot of upside potential. Buy AMC stock, guys, $9.28. I think is absolutely worth the risk. I think it's worth to buy the dip on the overall stock in itself. With that being said, guys, that's all I really have to say about the video. Let me know down in the comments section below, guys, what you think of AMC Entertainment stock. Do you guys think AMC is a very good buy, $9.28? If you guys own AMC stock, how many shares do you guys own and what's your average? I'm always very curious to know. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a great day.